What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Back in here, one more reaction video, ladies and gentlemen. And today I got a short clip from one of my favorite YouTube channels. It's titled Internalized. And the title of this video is The Psychology of the Devil. Now, I know it's a lot of people who don't believe in God that follow me. What's up? How y'all doing? I love you all. And we about to just get into the psychology of the devil. Y'all can let me know in the comments what you think about it. If this is your first time to the channel, get on in this thing, baby. As I love to say, we are simply spirits encased in human flesh. That's all we are. Trying to figure out this thing called life, not nearly as divided or as demonic as the mainstream media tries to make it seem every single day. And I think we can all agree that everybody is looking to evolve and learn more about themselves and the world around them. So if you dig what you hear in this video, do me a favor, share it far and wide.
It can be a source of brotherly love to love thy neighbor as thyself. The devil, on the other hand, scatters and produces discord. The scattering is a sign of the darker power, whether it be the division of communities, families, or culture. Hence, divide and conquer, or united we stand, divided we fall. Rollo May identifies three characteristics of the diabolic, which are as relevant today, if not more than they were in the past: love of nudity, violence, and division. Whereas before, nudity and the aspects of the body were private and reserved for the sacred act of sexual union within marriage, now clothing is intended to call attention to the private areas of the body. The overall sexualization of culture also ties in with this aspect, exacerbated by the ease of access technology provides to unfulfilled desires of lust. In terms of violence, the 20th century marked some of the most devastating events in human history, and who knows what awaits us in the future. Finally, the devil loves to divide. These divisions occur in almost every facet of our lives: race, sex, religion, politics, and economics. The demonic is an inversion of order. The growth of the peculiarly Western view of exploitation, materialism, and man's ego as being at the center of life is a byproduct of the diabolic.
Now this makes me think of first Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, where he states that the devil controls 98 out of every 100 people. And then fast forward me to a Tupac quote when he said, pay attention to when the beat is more important than the lyrics. And we talked about the violence, we talked about the nudity, but that's promoted through the music more than anything. And I don't see a world, well, better yet, I don't see how you could look at what's going on around you with the trans agendas, whether it's the racial division, the breaking up families, and say something is going on. Something is in the air that wasn't here 15 years ago, 20 years ago. And you could say it's energy, that you play with whatever energy you playing with, you throw out, you get back. But there's a reason that 51.5% of rappers die in homicide. Proverbs 18:21, you speak life or death with your mouth. And I think it may start waking people up when these female rappers start dying of homicide, because they speak in the same garbage, in the same, demonic language. But for the people who don't believe in God, who have no concept of a higher power, what do you think is going on in the world right now if it's not the devil? Why do you think so many families are broken? Why do you think everyone is so obsessed with their race and their sexual orientation? And I understand that's what's given to us by the media, but the Bible says focus on me, not the storm. So if I'm focused on God and on the higher power and on the beauty and the abundance of this thing called life, then I'm not stuck in the low vibrational energy that's being given to me by the media. Once again, I'm not being spoon-fed. I'm in the world, but not of the world. You know what I mean? But to my people who don't believe in a higher power, who don't believe in this concept of Christ, let me know in the comments below what you think is going on in society right now. Why is there so much division? Who's profiting off of it, and what can be done to change it? What can we do to switch this negative energy? Because we know it's not real. I mean, every single person had to go to elementary, middle school, and high school. We always playing heads up, 7-up, duck, duck, goose, kickball outside on recess. We had the milk cartons outside for basketball. We not as divided as it seemed, but for some reason, we get to a certain age and we forget about our childhood. We forget about all the shared memories. Every basketball team I played on had white kids. Most of my coaches have been white. Most of my coworkers have been white. It never was an issue. And I challenge you to think about your everyday life when you're at the gas station, when you're at the park with your children, when you're out at the mall. You see people of all different races, ages, and all that, and it's never mattered. So don't let the media overblow it, unless the media is controlled by the devil. Unless Hollywood is really controlled by the devil. Unless the music industry is really controlled by the devil. But to my non-believers, if you don't believe in God, then you probably don't believe in the devil, or do you? I guess that's a question that's never been asked either. Let me know. If you don't believe in God, do you also not believe in the devil? I do believe there's a higher power, and I say it a lot, man. Never be too proud to pray. Never be too proud to talk to God and have a conversation. Because I know the way I was living in the past, and I know who I am now, and I know the inside of me changed. The outside, the face, the structure, all that may look the same, but I know that the spirit is renewed, is clean, and that's how I'm able to walk by faith and not sight. But if you walk in by what you see around you, man, it's going to keep pulling you down. It's going to keep breaking you. And we need strong men. We need strong women. We need strong families. Once again, man, if you got to fall down, at least fall on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. Nobody ever said life would be easy. But God is always with you. And spirit is perfect. Therefore, you are perfect. Keep following your dreams. Keep following your goals. And don't get bogged down by the negative energy of the world. Rise above it. I love you all. Have a super mega awesome day. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in the devil? Do you think the concepts that are going on in the world right now are a product of the devil, or are they just meant to happen? Let me know what y'all thoughts, man. I look forward to hearing to you. I love you all.